we're back for fourth match. Ching, Chinese Taipei against the Korean Yang Haeun. The last time these two players met was back in round 2. Yang Haeun coming out the victor, winning 3 games to 1. So this will be interesting to see if Cheng can keep Team Rossi's momentum, or will Yang Haeun ruin the party? Cheng, of course, in the black. Current ranking of 8 and has been highest of 5. So she's playing at a high level. Yang Haeun, of course, in the grey. Current ranking 23 and has been as high as 12. She's been a great competitor here at T2, winning a lot of tight, difficult matches and putting a lot of points on the board for Team Maze.
And in comes Lai Hong Fong of Malaysia. Big thumbs up from him. We've had a couple of cracking matches so far. Let's keep this up.
More. First blood, Cheng. Stepping in with a lovely little forehand block cross court.
One all. One, two. Two all.
We've had so much good table tennis on show so far, and it's amazingly Team Rossi that lead 7-2 at this point. All to play for though, and it's amazing. And things can change so suddenly.
2-4.
A little bit of momentum for one team. They get their team and their bench behind them, and that can make a huge amount of difference. Good opening up backhand, taking the next one right off the bounce and exerting a little bit more pressure and speed on the ball.
Team Rossi currently in good form against Team Maze, but the result maybe not as shocking as people think. Thinking back to round 3, Team Rossi did beat Team Maze 19-8.
Five, four.
Great active defence there from Yang Haeun. Table tennis all round. I feel like I've been saying that on numerous occasions so far, hence the quality that we're seeing out here in the T2 cavern. Running round and clubbing that ball. Nice early timing off the bounce.
How over the table was that to see the replay? How quick to the ball as well. She was still moving. One of those times where she threw her left leg in front of her body first to make sure she could make up the distance of the table. Not many players can do that. That skill is very impressive.
5. Five, 9.
Service right into the middle of the table. So it's a 4-point lead for Cheng. And that becomes 5.
10.
With the service fault. So very rapidly we're coming to the conclusion of the first set. And there it is.
11-5. First game to Ching of Team Rossi.
Team Rossi are flying out of the blocks this evening. If Team Mays are not careful, they'll be too far behind.
Time. Player is counted.
Was that even 30 seconds? This just seemed
Yang
so
from
quick.
Team Match to serve.
We're out of breath here in the commentary box. What's it like for them down there on the Taroflex floor? Well, we're straight back into it. We don't believe in blocking.
When you've got a backhand like Yang Haeun, why even block?
Blocking is for beginners.
Love
Just
2.
catching the white line, kicking up slightly. The white line is a little bit of a change of surface from the table, so the bounce can be affected.
And on the subject of blocking, we have the blocking machine up next
1, 2.
in Timo Ball. Yeah, you all thought I was going to say Paul Drinkle. No, no, no. He doesn't block. The blocking machine of Ball against the rapid attack of Paul
1,
Drinkle.
2.
So it's going to be an exciting one next as well.
2 off.
Well, we said earlier that Team Rossi versus Team Mays had a lot to live up to compared to this morning's match, but they're living up to that expectation. This is the third match of great play.
2, 3.
A lovely little low spin up
3 off.
over the net from Yang Haeun.
Three off. Four, 3. Four off.
So let's see who's going to gain the initiative in this crucial second set.
4, 5.
Ching though being vocal, pumped up for this match today. Lovely change of pace there from Cheng. Playing the first one slow so she should get back into position, then pummeling the next ball 2 inches wider. Placement absolutely key here in the women's game.
Seven, 4.
Chen appreciating her own good work. And at 3 points clear in this second set, she's going to be tough to beat. Lovely short action, racket well out in front of the body to cut the time away from her opponent.
Well, we saw a similar shot like that a little bit earlier with Georgina Potta. Playing up the line, throwing a body into the shot.
Right idea from Yang Haeun, but this set is probably gone now for her.
9-5. Left 9-5.
Good. Yang, even if she's to drop this second set, she's gaining a little bit of momentum here, which could prove significant at the start of the third.
Lovely soft hands from Yang Haeun. Really killing the speed of the ball. Cheng had to work really hard there, and it didn't pay off.
Timeout called
Timeout, 1 minute.
Jorg Roskopf. Yang Haeun first back to the table, itching to get on with things. So 7-9. This is amazing. Sticking in there. You lose concentration for a few moments in table tennis, and this is what can happen.
Lovely little touch from Cheng there. Just cutting down the play, touching short back. Always feels like such a relief when you win those little scrappy points in the middle of the game.
Love those points.
She's missed that one quite often. Like she's lifting up out of the shot a little bit and coming across her body instead of going forward.
She needs to take that ball either super early or a little bit late. She's taking it right at the top of the bounce. It's actually just above her head. Would you believe this? Come on. Wow.
This is why Yang Haeun has been great for T2. Good attitude, always pushes herself and tries, and this is the reward, getting back into this set.
There it is. Wow. Grit your teeth, stay in there. I tell you, Cheng Ching, it was a lack of ruthlessness there. 2 or 3 slack forehands. That's resulted in the scoreline we see in front of
back,
us.
very good. And receive good short to forehand, or you can flip backhand after, play backhand, backhand. But this short to forehand, see come, you can play after. It's good now. Good fight. Very good fight. Come on.
Break time. Players, please change side.
Just lightly reminded
Third
there,
game,
please change side, because here in
from
T2, we
T2
change
to
after
serve,
2 games.
serve all. Love, 1. One all.
Yang just in a little bit of dialogue with herself.
Better from Cheng. Always feel like her forehand from the backhand side is a little bit stronger than the out wide forehand, because she gives herself a lot more room and fully rotates into the ball.
Just waiting for one of them to change the height, trajectory, flatness on the ball even. A little bit too much of the same to same.
It's a nice little spin up though from Cheng, injecting a last minute flick of the wrist, carrying the ball over the net.
Two, 4.
Working with the side spin that was already on the ball. When you can do that, makes the shot so much easier.
2, 4.
Less than 10 minutes of our allotted 24.
Left. 2, 4.
Referees don't miss any of these.
Clever from Cheng though, you can see she's mixing the placement of the ball, trying to go a little bit wider, then a little bit to the middle. Forehand just missing slightly, try to get the angle too much.
I suppose in table tennis as well, you don't want to introduce power at the wrong moments in a rally.
5, 3.
Using the flick out a little bit more often now.
I think she needs to put Cheng under a little bit of pressure. She needs to start the rally on her terms, not on Cheng's. It's good serving there though, it's very clever. Yang Haeun probably expecting a little short serve, but no. Cheng fires the ball half long. Little injection of pace there from Yang. Gotta feel like Ching is too comfortable if it's the same to same. Need to put her under a little bit of pressure.
Seven, 5.
So surely Cheng of Team Rossi will not make the same mistake
5.
that she did in the previous set. You get in the lead, you stay ruthless. You keep the momentum, pushing on your side.
Left. 7, 5.
And there's the switch that we've been calling for. A direct switch when the ball His sitting there as Cheng played it right in Yang's racket was superb decision making. Which forces the mistake from Ching. She was under a little bit of pressure after losing the last point. Tried to play it a little bit hard. Tried to win the point directly.
Jorg looks on.
Nice change of receive, a slow, faded, flat flick.
That's the shot she was missing in set 2. Learn from your mistakes. That's what the good table tennis players do. And the next lesson is, when you've got a chance to attack, you don't attack right on your opponent's racket, because that makes it easy for them. And that's it. She's learned that lesson as well. Got round, as you can see here, targeted the middle. Clever. So 2 game points for Team Rossi and Chen Yicheng. And there it is!
11-8. Third game to Ching of Team Rossi.
Change position of service, yeah? Change position. And then run is fine. Yeah?
Tight scores.
Okay, stop
The
rock.
score that really matters though.
Warning.
Chen Yicheng, 2 sets to 1 in front.
Fourth game.
There's another warning to both players. Time delay.
Love off.
Umpires are really cutting down here. Clever play. They're playing a little bit softer, but more to the middle area of Yang Haeun.
Loving that Rossi bench. Jorg Roskopf leading by example. And that shot there was not as easy as it looked. And you're probably thinking, why am I saying that? Well, it rolled off the fingers of Yang Haeun. It's always difficult then to know the quantity of spin as it deviates up into the air.
There we go. Heavy spin, ball coming a little bit higher. You put it away. A bit of fortune there from Cheng Yicheng, but did all the right things. Played a lovely fade forehand, then it opened up the rest of the table when Yang was off balance.
Roskopf, I get really appreciating that. You've got to be switched on right from the very first shot in the rally. And there it is again. You've got to determine very quickly the length and the spin of the serve and go from there. And the clock ticking down. Less than 2.5 minutes remaining. Will we play out the full set? And if we don't, it will be whoever's leading when that buzzer sounds will take away that point for winning the set or leading the set at that time.
Really got the mix well now, playing heavy spin and heavy spin. Knows Yang cannot do too much with that ball except for hold and hope. Better placement from Yang, a little bit wider than Cheng has been used to.
Dribbly stuff. Well, Chen's going to be too far ahead in this set now. It's whether she can quickly rack up another 3 points and march us into a kill zone. But that's looking unlikely now. Taking that ball at the wrong point. Take it a little bit earlier before it rises up as high as that, and you can play that shot. Many times able to take that ball right off the bounce there. Earlier timing, and it flies.
Team Rossi bench are itching at the side, saying, come on, Yang, get that serve in, come on.
Nine, 5. Get a match to Ching for Team Rossi.
Congratulations to Cheng. Apart from squandering that huge lead in the second set, she recovered well. And as you can see there, Rossi 10, Mays to 3, and a solid 3-1 scoreline for Cheng.
It's been a nice start for Team Rossi. Pota, Dima and Cheng all recording happy victories. Will it be Paul Drinkle to keep the momentum going, or will Timo Boll spoil the party?
Well, this was a great matchup. Two superb players going at it head to head. Cheng squandering a lead and then learning from that. 41-29 total points, huge. Team Rossi winning again.